Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we have a new episode and we start with this preview as always. In order to decide a bit better how is this cushioning, I'm planning to compare them with these Tommy Hilfiger sneakers, and at the end of this video you will know my final thoughts about them. I will start with the unboxing. Feel free to pause the video every time you need. I will speed up this part. By the way, this model is true to size for me in Nike. In this shot we can see both of them, but we start with the left foot because we want to see if the quality is consistent or not. If you care about cushioning, you should pay attention to this part. In this image we can see a bit better the thickness of this outsole, and also the problem that I found with the insoles. One of them is thicker than other, and these particular sneakers, they are not cheap. They are $160 or 170 euros. I will leave some ratings to get yourself a better idea which part of these sneakers I like it and which I don't like it as much. The color of this upper is somewhere in between beige and gray color, light gray. I am sure that some of you right now are wondering why these sneakers on this channel. Well, I am bringing them because I know that many of you are looking for sneakers that they can be used as lifestyle sneakers. They have some cushioning and they are comfy, so they can be used as lifestyle sneakers without any issues. I've seen important YouTubers that are saying these sneakers are worth trying, so I had to see if it's just hype or actually they worth the trouble to check them, you know, because these days everything is advertising basically, if you want or not, but that is what it is. So I have to check them myself, you see. I want to see if it's true or not, they worth or not the money. Nobody pays me, so I'm doing this just because I want, you know. I can say everything I want about these sneakers, but I prefer to say the truth. The kind of foam that they have is actually very bouncy, is soft, very pleasant for me, you know. It's the kind of foam that I'm looking for in general in sneakers, to be honest. The problem is the stack. They always make this mistake, or intentional mistake, you know, to have very small stack of that foam. They have 12 millimeters under your forefoot internal midsole, because outside is much more, but it's 19. But it's not the same, the internal with the external, so we don't have to confuse that. Basically you are watching them and you are thinking they will have plenty of cushioning, I'm sure. Well, you get them in your feet and you still remain with that face like, I wish they would had some more under the toe box at least. I can't imagine how nice they would have been having a real stack, internal stack around 20-25 millimeters. That would have been amazing, you know, with this kind of foam, with the thickness of this outsole, they would have been amazing, like I'm saying. Here I'm checking this foam and I can assure you that this foam is soft, is nice. My only complaint remains the stack. It's not the one you can see outside. That is the only complaint that I have about this foam and midsole. A very nice surprise in these sneakers was the upper. Very breathable. For a lifestyle sneakers, it's more than anyone will imagine that they will have, you know, like this is the most breathable lifestyle sneakers that I've seen probably. in a very long time. Even sneakers that are made for running, they aren't this breathable like these ones. So I feel that Nike really did a very good job in that regard with this model. This particular lining seen here on the interior of the sneaker and over the tongue probably is the best lining I've seen in the past few years, and I believe is the one that you should look for if you are buying these sneakers. And I'm saying all this because this lining is not in all the colors that you can find in this model. So look very well before you placing the order, because not all of them they have the same material inside. So that's something important in my opinion. In the shot we can see the outsole. With the outsole I have mixed feelings. I mean, I like that it's very thick, but there are too many pieces and I don't like that. Too much exposed foam for a lifestyle sneaker. The pieces that are under the toe box, I feel that they are way too soft and very similar with silicone. I mean, they won't last, you know, like they are thick, but they won't last because they are not good compound of rubber. Here we can see the heels. They are with exposed foam. I don't like them this way. I don't feel safe with them in my feet. I'm sure that any rock under my feet will be a problem. I will notice with this kind of outsole, because that is soft foam under my feet. For me, for lifestyle sneakers, it doesn't make sense to have this much exposed foam. Why should I have that under my feet? You know, like they are lifestyle sneakers. I don't care about reducing weight with these ones. They cannot use that excuse, you know. For a lifestyle sneaker, I look for comfort, durability, cushioning, safety, and that will be, you know, like the only things that I care. Yeah, the sneakers have some reflective stripes. You'll see them a little bit later. The footbed is a bit strange. It has sections where they are a bit softer and others where it's much rigid. I don't know why, but this is how they are. In this shot we can see the internal label. Pause the video if you need all that info. In this shot we can see the right foot, and now you understand why I'm checking both of them, you know, like left and right. It makes sense because this is how you find mistakes, you know, like I said, one insole has a thickness and the other one a different thickness. Yeah, this is something that it happens when you are take them out, you know, like that footbed is very plush, or I don't know how to describe it. Normally you don't see this kind of microfibers on the insoles. And here we can see a comparison. To be fair, I really like the shape of these insoles. They fit very well to my feet and they are not too narrow like many are. You can see here the length of these laces and the thickness of them. The elasticity is right on point. I normally don't say anything about the thickness of the laces, but this time they are really thick and I really like them this way. In the shot we can see a bit better these sneakers without the laces. And surprise, on the tongue we can see that it's half gusseted tongue, and I really like on a lifestyle sneaker, you know. All of them, they should be this way in my opinion. As I said before, these sneakers are very breathable and I really like that on them. About the padding, probably a smidge more than I wish they were having, but it's not a deal breaker for me, you know. Here I'm using the flash from my mobile phone. You can see here how breathable they are this way. Here I'm trying to show you the thickness of this midsole. I know it looks big, but it's not too much really. I will actually say that it's lacking that foam. The rigidity on them is good enough, I would say. In forefoot maybe a bit more would have been nice. In this shot I'm trying to show you how much is the stack on that midsole, the internal stack, because what you see outside is not what you get inside, you know. So this is more or less what you get inside. We lose quite a bit, almost half, in forefoot. Here we have a short water drop test, just to get yourself a better idea how resistant or not are to water. Don't expect too much, it's just a mesh in the end. So yeah, I didn't find any water resistance in these sneakers, so I was expecting that. I'm not surprised with anything here. Maybe feels hard to believe, but actually you can feel that under one of my feet the insole is thicker. I mean, I really noticed that difference, you know, because the thickness of the midsole is not too much, and you kind of depend of that thickness in insoles. If there is a difference, obviously you can notice after a while. The kind of foam that they have is great, but I wish they were having bigger stack, because these sneakers could have been much better in cushioning than they are right now. But the problem is the stack is not enough, you know. Are they better than other sneakers in lifestyle sneakers? Probably they are better than 75% of all the lifestyle sneakers. That will be a correct percentage in my opinion. These sneakers with better outsoles would have been perfect for 99% of people, in my opinion. To be honest, I was hoping that I will be able to keep this pair. I mean, I like them very much, the shape that they have, the colors and everything. I only wish they were having better outsoles. That is the only thing that made me not to keep this pair in the end. If they were having 5 or 6 or 7 millimeters more under the toe box, they would have been amazing. But this way they are just, you know, like give you that nice taste, but it doesn't last, you know. This is the feeling with them. On the back everything is nice. I mean, you can feel that they have good cushioning, but in front, why not more? The space in the toe box feels enough for my regular feet, and like I said, they are true to size. In the shot we can see a comparison with Tommy Hilfiger personal sneakers that I was hoping to replace with this pair, and this is my opinion. The heels, they are almost the same. Nike has it a bit more elastic, but not more stack. I mean, they are about the same on the heel. In forefoot, Tommy Hilfiger are a bit better. The foam is not superior to the one from Nike, but they have more stack. That is the biggest problem in all the sneakers. They put good foams, but not enough stack. That's why they aren't better than Tommy Hilfiger sneakers, which are quite a bit less in price than this Nike. And this for me honestly was a big surprise. I mean, I didn't even think that those Tommy Hilfiger sneakers will be this close to these ones, or even better in forefoot. I mean, they are Nike. I was expecting to have much better cushioning quality in their sneakers in comparison with other brands that are, you know, they are not dedicated for sport, or I don't find the word right now, but you understand what I'm saying. Tommy Hilfiger doesn't make the kind of sneakers that are making Nike, and still in some ways they are better. I mean, hard to believe, but this is how they are. Tommy Hilfiger is a fashion brand, right? They are not making these sneakers for running or with the best materials in the world. They're making some sneakers, you know, and they are still even better than Nike, that are $160 or 170 euros here in Spain. Honestly, I'm glad that I had both of them in my feet in the same time, because otherwise my mind will tell me, of course Nike are better than this Tommy Hilfiger, because, you know, it's the name. You will expect to be much better than those. You take them in your feet and it's not like that. So I know that many of you now are wondering, well, he recommends them or not. Well, I do. I do recommend this Nike because I like the cushioning that they have. But I wouldn't say that is way much better than others. Maybe others that they are saying this, they haven't tried other brands. I do recommend them to try different brands, you know, like you'll be surprised, like I am right now with these Tommy Hilfiger sneakers. Who will believe that, you know, to be the same or even better? Yeah. The problem of the Nike is not that they aren't good enough. The problem is they are too expensive for what they are offering. Others are offering the same or even better for less money. That is the issue, you know. I'm not saying that the Tommy Hilfiger are perfect, because they aren't. I don't like the outsole, for example. It's too much exposed foam in them. But for the price that they have, the cushioning is more than decent. And they are full leather. And that is what I was looking at that moment when I was buying them. Anyway, I will end here this video. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I will try to answer all of them. Have a nice day and please take care of you.